Hi, hello viewers. This is Harish here. Hope you are enjoying my videos. If you like the video, please share with your friends. If you want to get more update, subscribe my channel. Today we are going to see how do we create a dynamic table using DAX function. So what is the table we are going to create? We are going to create a calendar table. For creating a calendar table, we have to add a start date. Start date I am going to give beginning of this year and end date I'm just giving for 31st March. So I want to convert this record into table. I'm selecting this data and go to the home tab, format, choose any format. My table has headers and then click OK. So it will automatically convert as a table. You can see that the design tab has been added and the table name is table 1. Please remember the table. Now we have created second table. The third table, I'm going to create a blank table because my result has to be come in this blank table. Go to the home tab, format as table and choose a blank table. Now we have added three tables. Now we need to upload these tables into Power Pivot tab module. First select any one of the table and then click this add to data module. My data has been added now and select the second table and then click here. The data has been added and select the third table and click here. The data has been added. For creating a dynamic table, we are going to use few functions. I'm going to start with calendar. Calendar is a DAX function. We are going to use this DAX function and I'm going to use maximum function and I'm going to use year function and I'm going to use month function and finally format function. One more function, add columns. So these are all the functions we are going to use for creating a dynamic table. So how do we create a dynamic table? Place your cursor here and then go to the data and choose the existing connection. I'm going to choose a table and selecting the blank table. So now here I'm going to retrieve my result. Just right click the table, choose the table option, edit DAX and use the DAX function. I'm just deleting this table 3. Under the expression, we need to add a DAX function. So how do we begin the DAX function then? So DAX function always has to be start with evaluate. And then we are going to use a calendar function. Start date would be date 2021, comma 1, comma date 2020. First I will manually add the date, then close the bracket. Okay. Now you can see that the date has been created, calendar table. Now I am going to add a supporting columns. Go to the table again. For adding a column, we have to use add columns function before to the calendar table. So just hit enter over here and then type in a word add column. This is what the add column syntax. So you can see that the add columns, we have to add a table and then we have to choose our name and the expression. So if you are adding multiple columns, you can again choose the name and expression. You can go like this. Now I am going to add a add column. So here I'll be adding year, and the formula would be year of date, comma. The next thing is I'm going to add month. The formula would be month of date. And the next thing is I'm going to add month name, and the formula would be format date, comma. What is the format we need to get? M. 4 times we need to add a M. Finally, close the bracket and then click OK. We'll get the result. We need to format this table. So let me select and then choose general, and we have got the table. Now, how do we dynamically change this start date and end date? We have to create a connection into calendar table. So calendar table, rather than adding a manual start date, I'm going to change as maximum of table 1. We have to close the parent. Okay. Now we have created a connection. So now I'm going to change this into 1/4/2020, and then here I'm going to change 31/7/2020. So just click here and then go to the data and refresh the data. You got the result. Thanks for watching my video. We'll see you on the next video.